And how are you doing today?
Great, thanks.
Awesome. And what's your name?
My name's Sue.
Sue, thank you so much for helping me today. We're going to try an experiment involving a deck of playing cards and an experiment in behavior, or if you will, behaving. So you can see the cards are all different and well mixed. They're all different on one side, all the same on the other. And what I'm going to ask you to do, as I'm riffling like so, I'd like you to say stop.
Stop.
Right there. I want you to remember what that card is. Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
And what we're going to do now is try something very, very difficult that doesn't often work, but nonetheless we're going to try it. I'd like you with me to say rise, rise, rise.
Rise, rise, rise.
And I'm assuming this was not your card, correct?
Correct, it's not.
Excellent. That's because the cards have to be taught behavior. So we're going to say rise, 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 please. That's the magic word as well. Rise, rise, rise,
please.
Please. And believe it or not, was this your card?
Yes, that's it.
It was indeed your card. Now what we're going to do is try somewhat difficult experiments. And once again, this was not your card, correct?
Right.
And again, we're going to do rise, 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 please.
Please.
And check it out. There it is.
Yes.
There's your card once again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place this card somewhat in the middle. I'd like you to push it home, if you will. Perfect. Now we're going to try this one more time. Rise, 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 please. And let's see if it worked. It did indeed work. Now we're going to really put this through its paces. We're going to try, if you will. I'm going to get you to hold up 2 fingers. And I'd like you to point with your left hand to one pack. This is the pack you will indeed use. It was a perfectly free choice. And I'd like you to place your other finger on top of the pack.
Oh, sorry.
And let's try this again. I'm going to say rise, 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 but you'll notice her selected card does not rise. You try it. Rise, rise, rise. Please.
Rise, please.
Turn it over. And it is indeed your card. Now we're going to try a little bit of a memory game as well. I want you and you out there as well, to focus on the display before you. So you've got your selected card, which is the Queen of Diamonds, and all the cards face down. And I'd like you to, if you will, make a digital impression, if you will, a digital picture of the foray before you. Done?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So this gets more and more difficult as we progress, or in fact not progress, depending on your perspective. We're going to take some cards face up, some face down, some face up, others face down. So what we're left with are some face up and some face down and some face up, and in fact some face to face. It's done. We're going to travel back in time to just a few moments ago, to that digital impression, hopefully you made within your mind. And we're going to see, yes, there's your same selection, your Queen of Diamonds. And remember all those cards that were messed up? Now they're all facing the same way, as if you've recalled or gone into the past with that digital impression. Alrighty. Would you like to try another one?
Sure.
Would you? Okay. Very good. Now we're going to try in the fairest way possible to have you select a card. So I'm going to break the pack. Well, maybe we'll mix them up a bit just in case, so that you could see they're all different and well mixed, all different and well mixed. I'm going to break the pack in half, and I'd like you to select either left or right, and whichever half you select will be the one we work with, left or right.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. That will be the one we work with. We're going to break that half in half, which means in quarters. Again, left or right will be whichever one she selects will be the one we work with.
Oh, left.
Left. Excellent. Now, to further make this legitimate and apparently spontaneous selection, we're going to count the cards, the remaining cards, add them up, and the number we arrive at will be your selected card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 and 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is your selected card. Remember what it is. Do not tell me what it is. And we'll put it out there as well for folks to remember what it is. Very, very clear in your mind. We'll place the rest of the pack on top. Now, this is an experiment in non-physical communication. So in other words, I'm going to ask you a series of questions which I require that you answer mentally, not physically, not verbally. And based on your non-physical responses, hopefully, I'll be able to select your card that you hopefully still have very clear in your mind. So right off the bat, I'm going to say, and don't answer me verbally, red or black. In your mind, think clearly. And you keep changing your mind, red or black. I'm getting black, is that correct?
It's black.
It is black indeed. Now, again in your mind, mentally, spades or clubs. Don't answer me verbally, just mentally, spades or clubs. Spades or clubs. I believe it's clubs, is that correct?
Yes.
It is clubs. Now we're going to have you respond non-physically, in other words, non-verbally, low, medium, or high. Low being aces to perhaps 5, 6 to 8 or 9 being medium, and 9 up to the kings being high. So low, medium, or high. Right now picture it in your mind. And I'm getting medium. So I've selected one card, 1 in 52, based on your non-physical responses. And I want to remind you, you could have selected any one of these in it was a perfectly free choice, very fair indeed. I've selected the one card, and I'd like you to name your selected card. What was it?
8 of clubs.
It was indeed
Oh.
the 8 of clubs. Thank you for helping me with this experiment. And I'd like to now share with everybody out there an illusion called the illusion of the twin goblets.